Welcome to day 2 of our lovely piece by Eira Lynn Jones, our currently nameless piece. I wonder if you've had any thoughts yet from hearing it yesterday and from playing through on what it invokes for you. So we're going to be learning 4 new bars today. I will start there and play from the beginning through into those bars so that you can hear it, and then we'll focus in on what we're going to do. So this is going from the beginning. I'm going to set it at a moderate pace, but we talked quite a bit yesterday, didn't we, about which pace is right for you and that being the right pace. So here we go. This is the speed I'm going to go today. 5 and 6 and. Okay, that's as far as we're going today. So, first thing to notice about today, as opposed to yesterday, is the change in the time signature. So, the first 6 bars that we did yesterday were in 6/4 time. So there were 6 beats in the bar. We've now transitioned to 4/4. So there's 4 beats in the bar, 4 crotchet beats, 4 quarter note beats. So it gives this feeling of it driving on a bit more. So we've had all that beautiful sort of space in our first 6 bars, and now we're moving through. So let's have a look. Our left hand, still on this 3/1 shape because we're a 5th apart. So let's have a look at what we've got there in the first few bars. We've got C, G, moving up a 3rd to E, B, moving up a note to F, C, and then just a note on its own, so I do that with finger 2 on the G. Okay, and then the next 2 bars, it's the same pattern starting again. C, G, up a 3rd to E, B, up a note to F, C, and then just take that up a note again to G, D, sorry. Okay, so we end with that G like we did in the first half of those, but we also have the thumb note added in. Okay, so nice pattern there in that left hand, and you can just get really confident with that. And what would be quite nice is if you've set it up and then played it without looking. So you sort of went. Ooh, should be a G. Okay, you challenge yourself to see if you can just do those moves without having to look at the strings. Okay, and in doing that, you're building the confidence in that hand and in the muscle memory that it knows where it's moving to, so I can give my attention to whatever else is happening in the other hand. So these opening notes, the C, G, are answered immediately in the right hand by the same size gap. So again, we'll use 1 and 3, thumb on the B, finger 3 on the E. Okay, so we have up, down, and the left hand answers with another up, and then we have an A. Now this next set of notes in the right hand there, we have 5 crotchets in a row, 5 quarter notes in a row, but of course we use 4 fingers in the harp, so you want to make a decision, and again it's what feels right for you, about how you're going to play that sequence of notes. Okay, it doesn't feel like a very thumb slidey piece to me, although that is always an option where you sort of thumb slide from the A and then you have all 4 on. Okay, so that is an option. You could always play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One of the things to pay attention to in what you decide, partly is what feels comfortable, what can you get to comfortably and in the time available, but also where do you feel the strong beats are? Typically it's the first beat of the bar. In 4/4 time it might be the first beat and that third beat. Da, da, dee, da. And those are the notes that are landing with the left hand there as well. So being conscious then, well, which finger is going to bring out those notes well? Just naturally, what's my strong fingers when I'm playing a sequence of notes? Because those are the ones that I would rather have landing on the G and the E in this case. Okay. What I would say is choose one and settle on it. So once you've decided it, get something written in that lets you know. It doesn't have to be every single one, but it could be, right, I'm going to definitely change to a thumb there, so I'll put my one marking in on that. And then be consistent in how you do that. Okay. So if I play from the beginning of today, which is bar 7, I've got my 1 3 1 3, and then I'm going to go on maybe just with my right hand. I might include my left hand if I'm feeling confident, just doing these first couple of bars. Okay. So I'll count in 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so let's try it again. You can have a think about that fingering in your right hand. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. Okay, lovely. Then we have that same pattern starting off again. So we have C, G in the left, answered by B, E in the right, and the left hand's going to move up. This time though, we have a sequence of just 4 notes coming up starting on a D. So it may be the most comfortable to put 1 2 3 4 on, noticing that we've got to go back to the D at the end. That might feel the most comfortable. You might want to go 1 2 1 2, 2 1 2 3. Have a play. This is about you really getting to grips with what feels comfortable for you. But don't just snatch at it and land differently each time. Make up your mind for you. So if I start now, this is bar 7 8 9. Okay, so C, G in the left and B, E in the right. 3 and 4 and. Okay, and I am ending with a thumb on that final D. That's one thing I would sort of specify definitely, and that you can get it placed on from having had whichever finger you ended up on the A, having that D there ready. Okay, so let's put that together, shall we? Starting at bar 7. Okay, keep it nice and steady. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. As we've said before in this piece, really making sure that that final note, which is a thumb, is beautiful, just as beautiful and just as equally important as the notes that have come prior. Okay, super. So if you want to hop over to the play along videos, we'll actually play from the beginning through into that new section for today, and we'll try it again at a few different speeds. Okay, well done.